How do songwriters get paid? Songwriters get paid on a draw against future earnings. That's what month to month will pay your bills. I think it's really key for a songwriter to not take more than they need in a draw. And it's more important now than it was 10, 15, 20 years ago. The reason being is that the business moves so slowly now. Singles may last 45 weeks. David Nail's Red Light was on the chart 45 or 46 weeks. Matt Kinnon's The Call has already been on the charts for 30 weeks, and it's sitting at around 32 in Billboard this week. So, you know, the way writers get in trouble with their deals is that you don't have any meaningful income in the pipeline by the end of year 2 or year 3. And if you're hitting your publisher for a large amount of money and your publisher starts getting X amount in the red with a writer and they don't see meaningful income in the pipeline, there's a big chance that the writer's not going to be picked up on the next option period. So it's important, especially for a young and mid-level writer, to only take what they need. There are only a handful of writers in Nashville who can command huge draws anymore. It's almost like the business lays siege to a deal, you know, and the problem is the publisher just can't wait it out. So ultimately, writers need to write, and you need to, if you're a young writer in your first deal, get in the office every chance you can. Bring your co-writers to your office. Let your publisher know that you're working, and hold hands with your publisher as far as, you know, your ideas. When you've got a batch of ideas, you can run those by your publisher. When you're working on songs, play them a verse and chorus and see if they like it. That way you know how to direct your energies better, as opposed to going off and hibernating and writing a dozen songs and then bringing those into your publisher, and your publisher telling you, you know, I know you love to write waltzes and swings, but nobody's cutting those now, and you've got a dozen of them here, and for the last 2 months you've been writing this stuff, and what I need a 4/4 pounding tempo for Kenny Chesney or Billy Currington or whoever that may be. So it's important to stay informed, and, you know, just stay in communication. Communication is always key, and no matter what business you're in.